One of the challenges that every superintendent faces in the state right now is how to hold on to everything. The cost that we're being expected to bear is just totally irresponsible. With that in mind, there are non-negotiables with me. That student achievement is non-negotiable. Our character education program is non-negotiable. That program is pervasive and consistent. It was started over 20 years ago by folks who fully understood this idea that we have to develop the whole child, but the attitude has to be developed. And the only way that public education can develop that attitude is through a pervasive and consistent commitment to character education in the classroom. When you look at the financial piece of that, that requires staffing. If I begin to furlough staff or have to cut opportunities for kids, if I have to do that, then I also know that that discovery program, that character education program begins to be impacted. We actually set instructional time aside every day to teach what we call those soft skills, those 21st century skills that we know our students will need in order to be successful.
We learn how to work with each other and how to solve problems, and just it helps us interact a lot with our classmates and people that we normally wouldn't interact with.
And I tell people all the time what a special gift it is to have our own dog, that Miss Ungst and her Discovery are willing to not only train the dog, but share the dog with the Halifax Area School District. Maggie's here primarily with us on Mondays, Maggie Mondays, and she's got a pretty busy day.
If a teacher has a high school student with test anxiety, Maggie might go and sit with that student during that period while they take their test. She'll just lay by the student. She goes up to the guidance office when needed.
She's taught me to be more sociable. Not very good with people. Just the way she interacts with everyone, just taking her around. You always get people coming up to you and asking you about her.
Now they fell back up. Ah, it's a ghost.
Some people might see her as just the dog, but I see her as that additional staff person that the school district could never afford to have on its own. But because a member of our staff, Miss Ungst, is willing to share her with us, that's huge. I consider that a big win. We continue to do more with less, and we all know that at some point we've got to stop. We have to stop that. I've taken everything that I can take. Anything else I take now will absolutely impact the character education program that's been built. In addition to all the wonderful opportunities like music and art and technology ed and all of those things, those are important things that we need to offer to kids. And our kids deserve to have them, regardless of their zip code. And that is what makes Discovery here in Halifax so unique and so important to us. So we need to continue to be a good steward of that resource, of that character education program that's been built here.